did you? Anything you want.
Tron, TRX, is about to break out. Don't sell it just yet, not at all. Tron's TRX's price has been stuck lately despite all of the fantastic developments and milestones that the Tron project has achieved over the last 2 months. But this is mainly due to the enormous influence Bitcoin has over the cryptosphere, and it's been doing poorly lately. The whole market has been under the bear's hug for a while now, except the last couple of days, and it has nothing to do with Tron, TRX. As the market has turned green in the last couple of days, many speculators have been thinking about selling Tron, TRX, as they think this is the high time they can save themselves from losing their money. Those are the ones who think they picked a wrong coin. The current situation is an excellent opportunity for those who don't own any TRs to get some, and those who do already hold some TronX coins should keep them. Yes, don't sell because it is just the beginning and Tron is about to explode, and I'll explain to you why. Let's start with the most straightforward reason, market mechanics. During the market's last bullish run, Tron achieved a historical high of 23 US cents. It's now 2 US cents, which is almost 15% of its maximum value. That alone is enough to suspect that, in the next bullish run, TRX has a lot of room to recover, and it probably won't just recover but surpass that 0.23 limit. Keep also in mind that the peak happened at a time in which the Tron project was not even 5 months old and was doing a lot more marketing than development. But now the tables are turned. Which brings us to the next reason. Well, several reasons, but they all have to do with the root cause of development. At this point, Tron is a much more robust project than it was months ago. It's secured some important partnerships. One of them happened just recently, with Line. It's gone 100% independent from the Ethereum platform and ERC20 token. Its new virtual machine is already live, and, most amazingly, it bought BitTorrent, no less. Let's talk about BitTorrent. It's the world's main peer-to-peer decentralized information sharing network, with 150 million users worldwide. It's enormous, and it's the only relevant service of its kind because it drove every competitor, eDonkey, eMule, etc., out of the market. Tron announced as the current month began that Project Elastic will be a fusion of sorts of Tron and BitTorrent in such a way that BitTorrent will use Tron's new mainnet as its base platform. That alone will increase BitTorrent's performance significantly, but there's more. Tron plans to use TRX tokens to create incentives for torrent users to seed their content for longer times. And there's 150 million of them. All those users will become, maybe some unknowingly, new Tron users that will be driving the network and will be creating demand and utility for TRX. Another new feature in the Tron environment is the virtual machine, which has been getting excellent reviews. Some have called it the most versatile two-lever to hit the cryptosphere, and they compare it to the 80s TV character MacGyver, who was famous for his ability to build a nuclear bomb using only duct tape, 2 spoons, a saucepan and a Swiss Army knife. To keep things short, let's say that today's Tron is a different beast than it was a semester ago. The community is much bigger, more committed, and while back then it seemed like the promise of an excellent blockchain project, many of the features envisioned for the future are now a reality. Today Tron has real utility to solve real-world problems, which means that when the next bullish run shows up, Tron is going to explode spectacularly. Last but not least, I probably have noted this several times in my articles in the past, we're talking about a very young project. It's barely 1 year old, and it's already achieved so much in such a short time. Just imagine what it will do over the next year now that its foundation is laid and has proven to be substantial. Mark our words. Tron will explode. The last couple of days' highs are just the beginning, sooner or later. Don't sell just yet. And yes, it hasn't uncoupled from the king, Bitcoin, as yet, so if market shakes, it will follow the footsteps too, no matter what it does as of now, but Tron looks bound to succeed ultimately. Patient ones might have their dream car. Tron, TRX, ready to make its move. The price of Tron, TRX continues to make advances and has even become stronger against the US dollar. This makes Tron one of the rare cryptos to be advancing in the last few days, while the majority of them remain stagnant. In the last few days, Tron's, TRX, price has made a significant change, according to data on Bitfinex. The token's price increased by 8.5% against the US dollar, while other altcoins and even Bitcoin, BTC itself have failed to improve. Technically, TRX, USD has managed to reach, and even exceed its moving averages already. However, some data indicate that it is possible that additional advances may come. The charts show that Tron is on a steady rise, and it is believed by many that this will continue for some time. This progress has caused TRX enthusiasts, as well as crypto analysts, to try and find the reason behind it. At first, the change was thought to be technical, but after a while, it began to look like it might rather be fundamental. In the end, there are several reasons why Tron might be acting this way now. Why is Tron's price rising? As mentioned, there are several fundamental factors that could be responsible for the change in Tron's price. For example, it recently started its mainnet migration, which is going as smoothly as anyone could have hoped for. The migration has seen TRX tokens leaving ERC20 for Tron20, which is a standard from Tron's own network. The migration has been going without any reported issues, and it already has over 350 nodes, as well as a block height of 9,294,675 that were migrated already. Additionally, the migration has been supported by numerous big exchanges around the world, including Bitfinex, Binance, HitBTC, Gate.io, and more. The next fundamental factor that might be influencing Tron's price is the recent acquisition of BitTorrent. This is something that received a lot of attention and is believed that it might help Tron bring on some additional changes to the way it works. Tron's founder, Justin Sun, has recently purchased BitTorrent, which has over 150 active users per month. This is seen by many as another one of the big factors that have influenced Tron's price now, instead of doing so when the purchase was made. The market wouldn't allow such an advance back then, which obviously isn't the case at the moment. Tron's hard work finally paying off. Tron has certainly been busy in the last half a year, which can easily be seen while trying to mention all that the coin has managed to achieve. Continuing with the listing of various fundamental factors that are suspected to be the reason behind its price surge, we have the launch of Tron Virtual Machine, VM. According to Tron's plans, the VM's testnet should be going live today, July 30th. Additionally, the company's recent announcement has stated that it might go up to 80% faster than Ethereum. This is expected to attract a lot of new developers who value speed and efficiency, which is something that Ethereum could offer so far. Finally, a large part of Tron's success might lie with the secret project that was rumored to be in the works by the company. The secret project has become one of the biggest Tron mysteries, and the internet has been flooded with speculation regarding what it is. It is expected that Tron will finally announce it at the launch of the Tron VM. So far, all that Tron enthusiasts have had to go on was Justin Sun's statement that the new project will add more than 100 million users to Tron's platform. Obviously, whatever Sun is working on is absolutely huge, and thanks to all the speculation and discussions, Tron has received much more attention than usual. Now, even though the secret project has had everyone hyped for weeks now, there are still many who are genuinely concerned that the project might be overhyped. One of the biggest reasons why big projects turn out to be not so big is the fact that they become overhyped while the users are waiting for them to come. Once they finally arrive, people end up being disappointed, since they have expected much more. This is one of the biggest fears regarding the secret project, since many are afraid that all the theorizing and speculating has left Tron enthusiasts expecting too much. Tron can do one of two things regarding this: cut out the hype, or manage to deliver on everyone's expectations. Whatever happens in the end, the secret project won't be so secret soon, and we will finally know if it was worthy of all the excitement.